I'm still reading a UEF patrol. Destroy it.
These
Rise
triangles. Yeah, she's getting really pissed at me now because I'm not doing what she wants me to do. Those triangles mean air units. So these are all air units flying about. So the way to destroy air units really is, as you might have guessed, use anti-air boats, which, as you can see on the left again, they have anti-air on them. And these are the best anti-air units I have available, because they are the only units I have available. So let's just wipe out this patrol and see what happens. Usually when you complete an objective, it expands the map and gives you a new objective to complete, which can be quite annoying.
The UEF is trying to blockade you with submarines. Build submarines of your own at your naval factory. Rise out.
See, now it's sort of unlocked more things, so now I can build submarines now. These sylphs. So I'll build 3 of those each. Also, I can now start building my first defences, which are these torpedo launchers, which can't really shoot. Well, they can shoot quite far, but they're more like useful as just for defence primarily. I usually tend to build my defences in quite a lot. I tend to go turtle, and I try not to, but I sort of just end up becoming a turtle, if that makes sense. I might have to. But as you can see now on the top left, my mass is decreasing at a constant rate of 17 per second, and my mass surplus is going down. So the way you stop that is either increase your mass. See, now it's got 0, so now everything is building extremely slowly. So the way you can stop it is you can pause constructions. So I've paused that one. Okay, I've paused that one. And hopefully if I pause this one it should stop. There we are, now it's on 0. Let's tell these guys to stop as well. There we are. Not quite sure why. Oh, you can't build them because they're over there. Right.
Unit schematics downloaded.
Oh, here we go.
Operation area expanded.
See, now it's expanded the map even bigger, and all of this.
Now that you have the submarines, use them to destroy the UEF blockade. I will contact you once you have succeeded.
See, they're destroying my ships now because they can't shoot down at submerged units, so they're all dying. Let's use my subs. But all of this gridded shaded area by here, this is all an area I can expand into. I can't go into it yet. I need to complete the red objectives, and eventually my map will expand, and then I can build into those areas. But that might be at the end of the game. That might be the next objective. Who knows? You know, you never truly do know until it happens. So now as well, my ACU can build more defences. I can build anti-air turrets and as well point defence turrets. Anti-air turrets do, as I say on the tin, they shoot at air units. This is the upgrade menu, by the way. Usually I can't do it at the moment because this is only the first level, so a lot of stuff is locked. But as you go through, you unlock more upgrades for each part of your ACU. So this is like the right arm, I think that would be. Yeah, the right arm, you'd have so many upgrades. For your centerpiece, you have so many upgrades, and for your left arm, you'd have so many upgrades. And then obviously you upgrade. Setting these after the last one. A nice little thing I like as well is your submarines don't have to necessarily stay underwater. I mean, although I think, if I'm right, the Aeon goes to... Yeah, the Aeon submarines don't have anything to shoot at while surfaced. Like, I know the UEF one. UEF submarine has a deck cannon which can fire at land things. So if I wanted to...
It is time for you to attack the UEF. They have a resource base on an island to your east, Attack it and destroy all of the power generators and factories on the island. I am uploading the Beacon-class frigate blueprint into your ACU. The frigate has good range, but no anti-air capabilities, so you will need to escort it with light attack boats. Expect the UEF to counter with interceptors and bombers. I want that island.
Operation area expanded.
Okay, so where was I?
Unit
Where was I
schematics
saying that?
downloaded.
I have no idea. Oh yeah. So these submarine. Oh, by the way, you can zoom out to see that was even bigger, and eventually this will zoom out so far that these units will become tiny, and you can have your massive battles. Incidentally, as well, this activates a score, which you can see my score over here, and this is the unit limit, which is set to 300 currently. And as I go through the level, that will increase to 500 and so on. But that's only in the campaign. In skirmish matches, that can be as high as 4,000 if you set it up like that. Which can lead to some very, very interesting battles. Yeah, I was showing the... so these submarines don't have to stay under the surface. If I click by here, it will rise up. And now it's a surface ship. Don't think it does anything while surface, it just means it's more vulnerable, so you can go back under. But that's what submarines can do. My things I'm also producing submarines, so I need to stop that. I can't really see. Oh, also, this radar facility is, if you can see in the bottom left, it is claiming energy, and you can stop that. If I turn it off by here, now it's not claiming any energy, but I no longer have any radio. If I can zoom out, no longer have any radar available. So I turn it back on. I have radar. The issue is, if you run out of energy, if that energy goes down to 0, you anything that requires energy to work, such as radar stations, I keep on calling them radio stations. It's very tempting to say radio. Radar stations, shield generators, stealth generators, which you can build, they'll all cease to function until your energy increases above 0 again. So we've got more attack subs. So what I think I'll do by here is, I think I'm going to cut out by here and join back when I have a good enough, in my opinion, army to take out this base, because these frigates take about a minute to build, and I'll probably build about 6 of them. So I'll cut back in about a bit. I might do a bit of building as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so welcome back, guys. I've a bit of a difference now. I built quite a few of these frigates, about 30 of them. I decided to go 10 from each of his factories, well 11 actually, but one more building, simply because you can never have too many frigates. I've had to increase the number of anti-air boats by here because it kept on sending fighters at me and bombers, which kept on sinking my boats. And also, if you may have noticed, my radar station there used to be by here, but I thought if I could perhaps move it over here I could see more of their base, but I can only see 3 buildings by here, so not really amazing. But I'm also taking advantage now, because I built these energy generators to get a bit more energy. I'm taking advantage of the adjacency bonus for it, so now it's only losing 17 energy a second rather than 20. So not much, but every little helps, as say in Tesco. Right, these engineers by here are currently assisting my commander by here. So if my commander, if I wanted to build, for example, an anti-air turret, he'd start it and then the engineers would help. And it's the same sort of thing I've got going for these factories. They've all got their own engineers helping them. So how many? 33 now. think it might be time to attack. So here we go. My armada is moving out. That's a lot of boats. This is what I mean, you can have massive naval battles. Imagine if all of these were a mixture. At the moment I'm spamming these because that's the only things I can build that attack land units. I can't build bombers or anything. But imagine if these were battleships and all sorts of stuff. The amount of naval battles you would have. So here we go then. Oh, I've almost lost a ship. No, lost a ship. Ah, this thing over here, if I'm right, should cause a little small explosion because it's a tech level 2 power generator, which, as you can see in the description, is a fusion reactor. So I'm sure it does explode in a bit of a small explosion, not a nuclear explosion. Very small one. I should capture it. I could just capture this with my ECU, but can't be bothered. There's too much effort. There we are. See, I've taken out like that building, and that's been quite badly damaged. A few things been like bad damage just from that thing exploding. So let's move a bit further down the coast. Let's see what these buildings are. See, this was the air factory that's been sending units to destroy me. They've been very annoying, so they're gonna die. Oh, these frigates are quite powerful. There's only 4 of them attacking. My others are stuck. Other thing you could do is it won't work for just these units because they're all the same. But if you click and drag the move button, you can sort of. It hasn't crashed, is it? No.
You have accomplished your objective.
I thought I
Perhaps
crashed
you
it then.
will make a fitting sword of the way. Ryza out. I am engaging an experienced UEF commander to the north, and he has entrusted his southern flank to a subordinate. You will attack and defeat that subordinate, thus clearing the way for my primary assault. Attack the UEF commander and destroy the anti-air towers on his island. His position is well fortified, so I would advise against a frontal assault. Attack his secondary bases to the north and east, and draw his forces out into the open. Ryza out.
See,
Schematics downloaded.
see now you can see a massive scale.
Operation area
This is just the first
expanded.
mission, and this is the massive scale you can have. See, I've got my massive
I
fleet
am
right here.
granting you the air factory. Use it to construct interceptors and bombers.
Unit schematics
So like,
downloaded.
this is my allies base by here. This is Reza. So she can build better stuff for me because she's a bit of a bitch. I'm stuck with all my crappy stuff, but she gets the good stuff. She's not doing very well. So yeah, these are just small defensive positions. Yeah, and they lead all the way back to this guy's base. And there's lots of other bases and etc, etc. So let's see what I can build now then. So now I can build an air factory, so I guess I'll be doing that. I can build more. I can build air. Oh, see, now look, see, I can upgrade my ECU with this heat sink augmentation, so I can fire twice as fast. What else can I upgrade? And I can also do this chrysalis beam augmentation, so it just increases the attack power. The only problem with these upgrades is, as you might be able to see, per second they're very expensive to build. 750 energy a second.
The
I can't
UEF
afford
is
that.
unstoppable.
Thanks for that.
Our ruse is working. The UEF commander is sending air units to cover his naval base.
Damn it.
Destroy them. Ryza
I don't
out.
think he'd do that. Oh, I'm losing all my ships. Oh no. I'm not actually. I've lost any. What's over here, man? Oh, was that it? I'll move these guys into the fray. Let's zoom in, see what's happening here. One thing I can do is I can actually slow down time to create very cinematic views. If I can get the camera right here. It's very sensitive. So those are only fighters, called interceptors. So they only shoot down my planes. But if I could find one... Oh, there's one of my ships sinking in slow motion. There we are. There's a bomber there. Those are horrible, hateful bombers. They can sort of create a firestorm with enough of them there. Oh, she's been attacked. And it's blown up. Over my ship, no, blown up. So let's watch as it slowly falls to Earth. Whatever planet I'm on. So this isn't Earth. Although it looks a bit like the Arctic or something, it's not. Tumbling out of the sky. Tumbling, falling, tumbling, tumbling, falling, falling, collapsing.